going on out there, then?
It's match turning out, making a right racket. There's one lad standing on a wall over there and singing that red flag song. Looks like he means it too. He must have spent his afternoon at bar at Labour Club.
You mean the blue flag?
No, it's red flag. They sing it at Labour conference.
I know that, but if you listen carefully, you can hear him singing the words, "We'll keep the blue flag flying high."
Ah, will he be a Tory then?
No. He'll be a Chesterfield fan in a good mood. They must have won today. Blimey, they've been playing in the cup again. No wonder he's singing. They're through to third round now with all big teams.
Ironside's injury helped. We missed a treat, John.
You know, I can't believe it. Chesterfield get to second round at Cup for once. Their home draw against Scarborough. Beat them 2-0. And where am I when all this is going on just up road? Dunno. Bloody Scarborough. Oh, that could teach me to boot a weekend away in what is already becoming a major cup run for the lads.
Major cup run? Major... A new town's run in the next round. One at bloody Bristol clubs, big deal.
Hey up you, shut your racket. I've got a feeling us long-suffering town fans are finally going to get our rewards.
Bristol City, actually, Pete. And as a former regular, I'll have you know that getting through to the third round is quite an achievement. Not for 91 of the league clubs, granted, but for Chesterfield, it's a real live miracle.
Chesterfield have had a dreadful cup record over the years, so it's wonderful for their fans that are playing in the third round here. And here goes Davies, pursued by Barnard and pushed over by the full-back as well. He's in trouble here. If the referee sees this as one of those occasions where the striker was goal side of the defender, he could go off. What colour is the card going to be? It's red. And Bristol City are left to fight on with 10 men. Barnard sent to the dressing room. Hoisted up there for big Andy Morris into the area. Morris might get another chance, and he clips another cross ball in. Davies with the header, and there might be something here, and Jonathan Howard gives Chesterfield the lead, and the Chesterfield fans are jubilant. And they failed to contain Andy Morris here. His second touch was the critical one. Hoisted into that area. Davies up for it, and despite the attempted headed clearance, Jonathan Howard is in to angle the header home. 1-0 Chesterfield. Williams has pulled out wide this time. Little ball in is to Holland. He'll try his luck from here. A rasping shot too. Well, the goalkeeper in trouble. Really should have claimed that. And Jonathan Howard has his and Chesterfield's second goal. But this is poor goalkeeping. And Jonathan Howard is able to take advantage. He was nearly tripped. It doesn't matter. The ball's in the net. And Chesterfield are 2 up.
Fourth round. I can't believe it. 43 years it's been. 43 years. I was just 7-year-old. Just a nipper, I was.
So if the match finished at 9:30, how come you two didn't get back here till 11:15? We were worried sick about you. Well, I was. Your dad was down at the pub.
It's a good job we picked a different one.
I mean, even if you'd gone a long way round the ground, surely you could have been home by 9:45.
It were a bit of a late finish. Ref added on loads of injury time.
That's right, loads of injury time. I was frozen to death. He was exciting though. That Jonathan Howard scored both goals. I rate him, Mum. He's a double and Mulder from the X-Files.
Typical. She was like that all night. She even end up linesman.
So what if I was?
Kate.
No, but there was something about last night. Okay, at first I was cold and we had to stand. And maybe I did check out a few players for fancy ability. But then, I didn't want it to end. Don't laugh. I think we were part of something last night. The cold, the atmosphere, the result. It was just magical.
Why didn't you sit up in the stand, love?
Because he didn't want to. Saw some of his college mates up there and didn't like being seen out at night with his sister, did you?
I wanted to smoke, that's all.
Can't smoke in the stands, they're made of wood.
I knew it was going to be a mistake going with her. Football better than I thought it'd be there. And I got in for half price because I'm a student.
We didn't shout about that in the pub though, did we?
Kate! Oh,
So that's where you got to. How many times have I told you not to go drinking in pubs? Neither of you. You're not old enough. Especially you, Kate. What were you thinking of, Dan, taking her to a pub?
It were all her idea. She even paid us some of her Christmas money. And she had a double brandy.
A double brandy?
Funny thing was, though, I enjoyed the match. Don't get me wrong, I'd never go back for a league match. But Cup's a bit special, innit?
Aye. One of these days when you've kids of your own, you'll be able to tell them how you once saw town get through to third round. On subject of future, I've been having to think about you and your studies.
Oh, no, not another lecture, please, Dad.
Now, I just wish I'd had the same opportunities as you've got, that's all. But what I'm saying to you now is don't be in too much of a hurry in making up your mind which university to go to. You've already done very well in narrowing it down to 2, Luton or Bolton. What I'm saying to you now is let's just wait a while before you decide. Take your time.
Take me time? You've been on it for months to make up my mind. All my mates know where they want to go, and most of them already been for a look round.
End of next week should be fine. Unless it freezes again.
You are?
Well, it's just I've been thinking. It's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it? Luton or Bolton, at us, or trotters. I mean, maybe we should wait to see the result of their replay so we could see where Town are playing in next round of Cup.
So after all you've said to me about importance of education, you now want me to put it all on hold. Here I am, set to make the most important decision of my life, and you're more concerned about a trip to Cup tie.
Oh, Daniel.
Hey, Dad. Great idea. Who do you think it'll be?
Hey, well, on current form, it should be Bolton. I mean, they're running away with Division 1. But they only just scraped to replay, didn't they?
Yeah.
Only an hour and a half to go. Nerves start to tingle. Butterflies in tub. Ah, big time now. 4th round. Bolton Wanderers. 4 times previous winners. Runaway leaders of Division 1. Only an hour and a half to go now till I get on coach to Burnden Park. First time I've been away with Town, well, bar Wembley playoff final, since Danny Wilson left after Christmas 82-83. Hardly won a game after that. Bloody awful we were that season. Young kids, lone guys. There were only Danny and Mick Goodin any good that year. And Goodin smashed his leg. 4th round, Amy. First time since I were a lad. Aye. I went then and all. Mind you, didn't cost me bloody 11 quid for a ticket. Plus a fortune on bus.
Yeah, right. You going somewhere, mate?
Ah, Bolton. Burnden Park. Seen of Chesterfield's greatest ever cup triumph.
Was that history or hoping?
Well, both, I hope. Certainly historically, because Town won their cup in 1910 when we were in Old Midland League. And Bolton went on to win promotion to Old Division 1.
Hey, about a tax over the last cup run.
Here, I'll have you know this is my lucky hat. And it only comes out when Chesterfield need a bit of extra luck or spiritual intervention.
So when did you last wear it?
Every bloody time we play Mansfield.
Really is marvellous for these Chesterfield players to be here at Burnden Park against such a skilled side. Bolton just 1 defeated 11, but Davis is through, and Kevin Davis gives Chesterfield a shock lead. And where were the Bolton defenders? He's found a way through some here. He eludes the keeper, threads it between the 2 defenders, and Chesterfield have a lead. Thompson with the corner for Bolton, and it's across from Taggart, and in surely from Scott Taylor. Well, Taylor's last goal was struck against Tottenham Hotspur when Bolton went on to win by 6 goals to 1, and the former Millwall striker has got Bolton level within minutes of Davies' opener. It was Taggart with the first header, it was Taylor with the second, and that was the crucial one. Clipped away off the heel there, and Davies might get in again for Chesterfield, and that is such a calm finish. Delight for Kevin Davis, delight for those Chesterfield supporters, and is there a shock on the cards? Davis, for the second time, puts Chesterfield ahead, and it's an emphatic finish, beautifully taken by the young striker. Taggart saves it on the left foot and switches it there now. That was Curtis who got in the way, and he's got Davies clear again, and he's onside, and Kevin Davies is on for a hat-trick here, and it's there! Well, no wonder this precocious talent is so coveted by sides in the higher leagues. And what a night for Davies, a hat-trick for him, and Chesterfield from Division 2 now lead the First Division leaders Bolton by 3 goals to 1. All 3 struck by this man, Kevin Davies. Thompson. Bolton getting a little desperate now, and Nathan Blake, and it's gone in again, and it's Scott Green, I fancy, who's got the final touch.
Baker, I was fast asleep when your dad came to bed last night. About 2 o'clock it was. He crept in, stinking of ale, threw his arms round me, gave me a kiss and said, "I love you, Kevin."